is Muhammad in the Bible? Because your Quran says that he is. We believe
Yeah,
that he's not.
yeah.
So
So
that's
that I'm gonna stand with my word. He's in the Bible, and I know you're gonna stand by. He's not.
can you bring a
So,
verse where you believe that
uh,
is?
well, I'm not sure about that, but Quran say it prophesies in the Bible.
So basically, you are saying that you believe that Muhammad is in the Bible because the Quran says so.
Yes, yes, yes.
So the topic is Muhammad in the Bible?
How? It's not. I can't say yes, but you will say no. So I think this is not. We are not going anywhere.
Why
Okay.
not?
So
Because if you
I mean,
believe,
I mean, I will repeat. He's in Bible, and you gonna repeat to me back. He's not. So what's the result? It's no
so,
result.
but if you believe that Muhammad is in the Bible because you have a reason, you have like a verse or something that convinces you that Muhammad is in the Bible.
Uh,
But of
I
course,
believe.
I can disagree, but we can talk about that. We can discuss that.
Yeah, but yeah, I believe must have been in Bible, but I'm not a believer of this one. It's not important for me to is in because we go nowhere. I'm gonna claim it's in the Bible. You're gonna say no, it's not. So we go nowhere. Maybe we
Yeah,
should.
but that's the topic. The topic is Muhammad in the Bible, and we know that your Quran, I think 157 says that you can find Muhammad in the Torah and the Injil. So if
Yeah,
the Quran
yeah,
says that, um, then that's the whole purpose of the conversation. Is Muhammad in the Bible? Because your Quran says that he is. We believe
yeah,
that he's not.
yeah.
So
So
that's
that I'm gonna stand with my word. He's in the Bible, and I know you're gonna stand by. He's not.
but can you bring a
So,
verse where you believe that
uh,
is?
well, I'm not sure about that, but Quran say it prophesies in the Bible. That's
So
what I'm standing.
let
Wait,
me
well,
go ahead.
you so you haven't looked into it?
No, 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 I do not. But in Quran, it prophesies in the Bible.
So basically, you are saying that you believe that Muhammad is in the Bible because the Quran says so.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you know though? Like you gotta test your belief. You gotta you gotta see if it stands up to scrutiny.
No, but Quran said it, and I think the people do mention Bible mention the Prophet Muhammad. So, but I'm just going to take the what Quran say, and I'm not looking for because it's going to no point discussing debating about Prophet is in
Well,
Bible or
let me
not.
ask you this: if the Quran was wrong about this, would that mean the Quran was false?
No, you cannot prove it's not in the Bible. You cannot prove that.
No,
It's
I'm just saying hypothetically speaking, from your vantage point, if the Quran got this wrong, would that make the Quran false? I'm not asking you to say the Quran's
Yeah, yeah,
false.
yeah. Because the Quran said that it's in Bible. So if it's not, then yeah, Quran
Yeah.
would be wrong.
So then my question is to you, just as a person to person, why haven't you looked into this? Because that's a pretty bold claim. So it should matter to you whether or not that's true, if there's any evidence to support it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There is a Jesus said somebody going to come to you and he will guide. So I consider that to be the Prophet Muhammad.
Oh, and John,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If Jesus
have you
said
have you
somebody
ever
come
looked at the
after him.
passage? Have you ever read it?
No, 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 no. That's I only know that Jesus said somebody will come after him.
Right. So that's John 14:16.
Said,
Yeah.
who told you that these passages talk about Muhammad?
It's a good question.
Because if you never read it, you heard from someone. So who told you that Muhammad was? Did he just talk about someone that is coming after him? Who told you that?
Oh, I read your verses and I've heard the debate and many people claim this is the Prophet Muhammad, and I believe it is Prophet Muhammad.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's do this then. Let's actually walk through it. So the verse that a lot of people like to quote is verse 16. It says, "And I'll ask the Father, and He will give you another helper to be with you forever, even the Spirit of Truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it neither sees Him nor knows Him." Right. So, do you think that that's Muhammad?
Yeah, I will take this as a Muhammad.
Okay. So, just so you know, this is the same conversation that Jesus is having with his disciples. Just 10 verses later, he tells them exactly who it is. He says, "But the helper," right? The same one mentioned in verse 16. He says, "The helper is the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, and he'll teach you all things and bring to remembrance all that I've said to you." So is Muhammad the Holy Spirit?
No. Prophet Muhammad is not a Holy Spirit.
Right. And so this can't be about Muhammad.
Look, yeah, Jesus said, "I will send somebody will help you." Okay, so that means a physical.
That's true.
Person, yeah, that's a
We agree.
physical person going to come to you and help you. It's not a Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit is always there for you, and the Holy Spirit with the with the mankind, according to your belief, is always with the mankind, right? So he's not sending somebody, is new one. So if you believe the Holy Spirit, what Holy Spirit does, it guide you. If it's guide you to, it's always been there. He's not
So-
something coming a new one.
So what we see actually specifically in the text is in verse 17. It says, "The Spirit of Truth, whom the world cannot receive because neither sees Him or knows Him." It says this. It says, "You know Him." So in some sense, you're right that the Spirit is with them. But he says, "For He dwells with you," and this is the important part, "and will be in you." And so that's what Jesus is referring to in the Holy Spirit coming, is that He'll no longer just be with them, but He'll dwell in them spiritually. And then we see that in Acts 2. We see it occur.
So
Because, yeah,
you know that before Jesus said this thing, the Spirit, Holy Spirit, God does guide people. He guide prophets and the people in general. He guide them. So Holy Spirit always there. If according to you try to explain this as a Holy Spirit.
right.
Yeah.
But
So
that's what I was pointing out, that when He comes in a unique way, He'll be in them, right? To which I would say this can't be Muhammad, because how keep it PG, chat. How could Muhammad be in them? Doesn't make sense.
no.
And how could Muhammad? How could they already know Muhammad? And how could Muhammad already be with Jesus' disciples?
No, you need to answer my question is Holy Spirit always with the people, with the prophets, is or not?
Yes.
So Holy Spirit always with the people who guide Holy Spirit, okay, before
Yes.
Christianity. So
But
before
Marcos,
Christianity,
you got a thought?
the Holy Spirit with the people and he guide people and the prophets, okay. So then Holy Spirit already here. So he's
So,
sending, it
let's
makes
say-
no sense.
Sorry, so the difference here, we agree that this Holy Spirit was already dwelled with the people, the prophets, but the difference here is Jesus is promising that the Holy Spirit will be inside of you, in this case, inside of the disciples, inside of the believers. That's the difference.
So what will be does inside? I mean,
Inside,
Holy Spirit living in God. Holy Spirit is God, and Holy Spirit, God live within us. That's
Mhm.
how you believe.
In the ones that believe, not everyone, just the ones that have faith in Jesus. Yes,
What?
just the ones that have faith in Jesus. Yes, the Holy Spirit is inside of us.
So God inside you.
Yes.
Yes.
That's something
And yeah, that's okay for us. Like there is many reasons why this cannot be about Muhammad. First, the text plainly says that he's the Holy Spirit. Then we just talk about that the Holy Spirit will be inside of us. Then also says that Jesus will send the Holy Spirit also. And I think you will not say that Jesus sent Muhammad, because in that case you are calling Jesus Allah. So according to the Bible, even if you believe that is corrupted or not, this passage does not teach that Muhammad was
Right.
prophesied about Jesus.
Yeah.
So we in that case we also God, because God lived within us. We also became a God, part of God.
Say that again.
He's
If
saying
the
like,
Holy Spirit inside us, then we also became a part of God. God became a part of us.
No, we don't become God. We do have unity with him, though. Right? We're unified with God in a relational sense.
Mhm.
So,
Praise Jesus Christ, his holy name, every knee shall bow.